Good evening. My name is Moshe Hill, and this is A Hill with a View. I am restarting this channel. Hopefully, we're going to have a little more success this time than I did last time, and that success is absolutely based on my ability to get it together enough to actually put out content. And so we're going to start this up right now. I want to start right after the elections, and the elections were yesterday, and they did not go as well as we hoped they would. So let's get a good update on what happened in New York, in Nassau County, and in the country. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to see more of these videos. Share a friend. Tell everyone. Let's grow this content. And I'll keep putting it out there for you, even if no one's watching. So, you're not getting rid of me that easy. So we're going to have a quick Nassau County update because that's where I live. Nassau County flipped two strong congressional seats that were vacated by Democrats. And they flipped them both red and really contributed because apparently we did not have a 40-seat wave year. We had a 10 to 15-seat wave year. So the fact that two of those seats came from right around the corner from me, really useful. The first was a guy who I met on the campaign trail, brought him over to my neighborhood, Anthony D'Esposito. He beat Laura Gillen, who is the town of Hempstead supervisor for a couple of years. That's him coming to West Hempstead, my town, to for a event, meet and greet with him. Really great guy. He's going to make a great congressman. I cannot wait to see him in Washington, and he's going to do really great things because he knows the streets. He was a cop for many years. He is a firefighter. He just knows how to get things done. He works really hard. He was on the town of Hempstead Council, so he's not a noob going into Washington. He knows what to get done, and it's very difficult for a freshman in Washington, any freshman in Washington. But he is not a fresh-faced, starry-eyed kid. He knows what he's doing, and I'm very excited to have him there, and I'm excited to run with his re-election campaign, to help him campaign in a couple years to keep that seat red. We got to keep it, and it's going to be a tough one because we don't have Lee Zeldin helping us at the top of the ticket, but we're going to get back to that in a second. Another great guy who really won an amazing victory. He should have won it 2 years ago, but the mail-in ballots got overturned, so he got delayed, but he was knocked down but not knocked out, is another friend of mine, George Santos. Great guy. That's him in his victory speech. And really, really, the guy really knows what he's doing. He is all over the place with this. This is him. This is the event.
On Long Island, New York's 3rd congressional district, another flip to red. GOP candidate George Santos won against Democrat Robert Zimmerman in a district that spans the North Shore of Nassau County and also parts of Queens. And that right there is the seat that was previously held by Tom Suozzi, a Democrat.
And I want to thank my team, all of you. This campaign was never about me. It was always about the people.
Now, the hits on him are already coming. We got this headline from Insider. Gay Republican. He's the first openly gay Republican elected to the House of Representatives. Apparently, the best part about being a Republican is he's just the same guy. Doesn't really matter, but whatever. So he said they're already trying to hit him, who said Trump was at his full awesomeness. So I don't understand. Are they trying to hit him for being gay? Are they trying to hit him for for liking Trump? It just, the headline was hilarious when I saw it, so had to share that one. But congratulations, Congressman-elect Santos. You will really be a bright spot in Congress. Looking forward to seeing what you do down there in Washington. Another really big win was from upstate New York. Let's take a look at that.
A big shocker in New York's 17th district. Sean Patrick Maloney, the chair of the House Democrats campaign arm, just conceded the race to State Assemblyman Mike Lawler. This is historic. A sitting House campaign committee chair has not lost re-election since 1992.
Now, this is all part of an indication that New York did go to Kathy Hochul, which is very upsetting. I was really on the Zeldin train. I had a Legend of Zeldin graphic made up. I was really all into it. I thought he really was going to do it. I didn't want to believe the polls that were coming out that said he was down by 6 points. If there was any year he could have done it, it would have been this year. I don't know if we're going to have another shot like this in 4 years, 8 years, 12 years. I don't know. I don't know when another time we're going to be able to even get this close. But Nassau County, my home county, really pulled it out. We did a really good job turning out the vote. We could always do more. There's always more work to do. Lee Zeldin beat Kathy Hochul in Nassau County by 54,000 votes. Joe Pinion, who had no name recognition, literally 80% of people responding to polls didn't know who he was. He was running against Chuck Schumer. He still beat Chuck Schumer by 18,000 votes in Nassau County. This is not a joke. People in Nassau County are really sick of being dictated their lives by New York City. And I think that is a sentiment that can carry the rest of the state into some kind of normalcy. And it's going to take a little bit. We're going to move the chains. And this was a setback because we did not take the state Senate, which I was really hoping that would have been a red tsunami if we took the state Senate. We had to flip 13 seats or something. We deprived them of their supermajority. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, we got Patricia Canzoneri Fitzpatrick is going to the state Senate. She's right next to me. And she's not my state senator, but she's literally 4 blocks away, the district line. We have Steve Rhodes is going to the state Senate. Another good friend of mine, Stefano Forte, lost his race in the city, but he's not done. I'm telling you, this guy is going to really keep fighting through for the Republican Party. New York is not done, all right? And it is very close to being done, let me tell you. It is really on the cusp of being done, but hopefully it won't be. So we got to keep pushing. What's the message we're pushing? What are we going to do going forward? Well, we could look at the Florida model. We could look at what Ron DeSantis did down in Florida. He pushed a strong family model. He pushed an anti-woke model. He pushed an anti-corporatism model. Now, the corporatism, the crony capitalism that happens in New York State is really ridiculous. We just had this chip company come in, and then Kathy Hochul and Chuck Schumer were so happy. We have this chip company. They're going to bring so many jobs. They're going to do so many great things. Same thing with Amazon. They came in, then they left. But they're coming in. So great. It's so great. Don't give one company deals. Don't pick and choose your winners. Make yourself a business-friendly state. States should want to come to New York. We have 20 million residents here. Businesses should be opening up here all the time. Why is every company incorporated in Delaware? Because they have great tax laws. Every company is incorporated there. Get companies here. Have them build their factories here. Have them do these things. Okay? This is what we need to do. These are the messages we need to get out. That's family friendly. That's business friendly. We need to put family first. We need to get rid of this woke ideology. I'm looking at the state legislature. I'm keeping an eye on the bills that are coming out. Now, the Democrats are going to feel very confident going into the next legislative session. They're going to double down on their criminal justice reform, or whatever they want to call it. So reform. They created some bills. You wouldn't believe how crazy they were. They had a presumption against incarceration bill, which means that you presume that a convicted felon should not go to jail. That's the presumption. You have to have another hearing. That's a bill that's in Albany that's not going to pass this time, but it could pass next time. You never know. They could do that. You never know what's going to happen with the trans ideology. You never know what's going to happen with the critical race ideology. You never know what's going to happen with all these ridiculous things. All the ballot proposals passed. That's just money that's going to the bureaucracy, money that's going to Albany that we're never going to see. We already have the highest taxes per capita in the country. It's just going to keep going up. They need to do better. And Kathy Hochul is not going to change her tune. She won by a slim majority compared to her predecessor. Andrew Cuomo was winning by 20 points, 25 points. She won by 5 points. Doesn't matter. She's not going to learn the lesson and listen to the people. She's not going to do what she campaigned on in the last 2 weeks. She's not going to be strong on crime. She's not going to be help out with the economy. She's not going to lower gas prices. When Joe Biden was saying no more drilling, who was standing right there laughing and smiling right next to him? It was Kathy Hochul. So we have a lot to work on in New York. We're going to keep moving the chains. We're going to get this state back. It's going to take a while. We got to do it one county at a time. Nassau County's red. Suffolk County is red. We got to change Westchester. That's a big county. We got to keep Staten Island strong. We could turn Brooklyn, by the way. The numbers coming out of Brooklyn, very, very good. Now, here's something that I want to talk about in terms of marriage stats, okay? Family is so important, and it's a message that Republicans can win on. A family-first message. Now, let's take a look at this marriage turnout. So, we got unmarried women turn out 68% over 31%. That's 37% differential in favor of Democrats. That's unmarried women. Unmarried men favor Republicans by 7. But look at the married numbers. Married women also turn out in favor of Republicans by 14 points, and married men by 20 points. That is how much this can shift in favor of the Republicans. The Republicans are the party of parents. We are the party of family. Let's do something about that. That is something so important. This was courtesy of Brad Wilcox. I saw this on his Twitter. He said the Republican Party is the party of the married and increasingly unmarried men. Democratic Party is a party of unmarried women. Now, I don't know if this is solely because of the abortion issue. I think that if we really get out the message strong, how extreme the Democrats are compared to even European standards. European standard is the first trimester, is 14 weeks. Democrats would have you believe that the standard for abortion, for reproductive health care rights, which is a euphemism if you ever heard one, is 40 weeks. Anything you do, even if the baby survives the abortion, don't require a doctor to intervene on a live baby sitting on a cold table. That's what they're dealing with. We have to expose them for the radicals that they are, the extremists that they are, and I think it's a message that's going to win. So we got a lot of work to do in this state, in this county, in this country. And but I think we're going to do it. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more content, like it, share it with your friends, and we'll see you next time.